Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial of Python class. Let's create something very cool today. Imagine you want to throw a party and you have already made the guest list, but you want to filter the guest list. You don't want to allow any old people to your party. And how can you do it? Okay, let's get started. Let's say you're taking a variable age and putting the input, and your program first asks your guest that how old are you, and we're going to learn a very new concept, that is if or else. For example, you don't want to allow any guest who is more than 30 years old to your party, so you can just think about simple logic. If the guest is more than 30, he is not allowed or she is not allowed. And if she is less than 30, he or she is allowed to the party. So, how can we write it in the language of program? Simple. We are writing if age less than 30 and giving a column. That means if the guest is less than 30, the computer will do something, and if it's not, it will do something else. So, if age less than 30, it will print you are welcome. Okay, and if he is not less than 30, it will print something else. So it will be else. It will print sorry, you are not allowed here. Okay, so it's very simple. First, it asks the age of the guest, and the guest will give the input, and considering the input, it will decide whether the guest is allowed or not. As we are not allowing any older guest here, as this is the party for the young people, no old people are allowed here, so we are not considering any old people to enter in the party. So, if age is less than 30, you are allowed to the party, else, sorry, you are not allowed here. So if we run the program and let's see, what does it say? Okay, how old are you? Okay, I am 23. You are welcome to the party. Okay, now let's run it again, and in this case our guest is a little bit older, so she is saying I am 45 years old, and it's saying sorry, you're not allowed here. Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, now the thing comes that as we are not allowing any older people, there's also a problem. That means we are allowing children in our party. That means the kids around 10 years old or 9 years old will enter the party, and it will just be a total chaos. So we also don't want the kids below 16. So how can we do it? Just think about it. Here we're writing age is less than 30. So we want two conditions. One condition is the age should be less than 30, and also the age should be more than 18 or equal to 18 or 16. Okay, so how can we do it? Before that, we need to learn some new things, new relational operators for further programming. Let's learn it. Here's the operator. If you want to mean equal, it's the equal signs twice, that means equal. One is equal for declaring the variable, and the two equal means 5 is equal to a, or a is equal to 10. Exclamatory mark followed by an equal, it's not equal, which is not equal sign. Very basic. Less than is less than, greater than is greater than, less than or equal is less than, is after that we'll have to put an equal mark, and greater than is simple, after that we'll have to put an equal mark. Okay, now get back to program. We want to add another condition here, that is it should be equal or more than 16. So how can we do it? Very simple. age greater than equal 16, right? So we have put the two conditions here. Age is less than 30 and age is greater than equal to 16. So the people who are more than 16 or 16 and less than 30 are allowed to the party. But here's the thing. We want to use both of the conditions here, but how will the computer will understand that we want to use both of the condition or either of the condition? On that case, simply use AND, because AND means we want to use both of these conditions, 30 and 16. If we're gonna use OR, it will understand that either one of the condition will be taken. Okay, now let's run it. How old are you? Okay, I am 21. Welcome to the party. Okay, run it again. Okay, let's consider that a kid wants to enter this party and he is just 12. Oops, you're not allowed. And same thing goes that if any older people want to enter the party, the filtering program will stop him or her. So that's it. Very simply, we have understood the concept of if and else. By using it, we can create lots of awesome programs. Now let's learn another thing. As we have got the concept of if and else, we can work with a condition. But how about you want to work with multiple conditions? You want to create a grading program which will tell you either you have passed or failed. If more precise, it will tell your grade. If you have got 90, you might have got A. If you have got more than 80, it will be B. And similarly, if you got less than 60, it will say that you have failed. Okay, you have got the F grade. So how can we do it? First, we need to get the input from the user, and for that we'll have to simply use the variable and eval and other things that we have already learned. Okay, it will ask your score. Okay, after that we got to start doing the if thing. So simply, if it is more than 90, it will be A, right? So if, same thing goes, if score greater than or equal to 90, don't forget to give the colon mark, okay? It will print A, okay? Now the thing, it gets a bit tricky because it's not like if you have got more than 90, you have got A, and if not, if you have got more than 90, you have got A, else you have failed. No, you have got another things here, so we'll have to use elif, the new thing. Remember, elif. So elif score greater than equal 80, it will print B. Okay, and elif again is greater than equal 70, it will say print C. Like this, it can go on, and you can put as much as elif condition in your program as you want. There's no limitation here. Okay, now let's consider that. Okay, let's go for another. 70 is pretty good. Okay, let's go up to 60. So elif score greater than equal 60, it will print D. Okay, now any number less than 60 will be considered as F. That means you will get the F grade. So simply, we don't need to write anything, we can just go with the else. So else colon print F, which is the F grade, right? So just very simply, we have written this kind of program. Let's run it. Enter your score. Okay, for example, I have got 87. I've got B. Okay, let's run it again. I have got 55. Fail. Okay? Simple, isn't it? So, we have successfully learned the new thing if, else, and elif. If you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Please do like, comment, and share with your friends. Stay tuned, stay fine. Let's see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.